Hi, I'm Max with Family Piano, and right behind me is our Carl Ebel Grand. This is 5 foot 0 inches, so a perfect size for the private residence, and it was made in 2008. So it's a very, very new piano, and it feels very, very new. New pianos tend to have certain crispness to them, a nice light action, which is why you were able to see me, zip around really fast. And yet it feels really firm. Now these Carl Ebel Grands, it used to be a German brand, but they moved their manufacturing to China at some point in the 90s. So these Grands were made in China, but they still feature European design. And part of what that means, so Europeans have, in general, they have some specific characteristics they like to have in their pianos. And one thing that I notice is European designed pianos, they like to have a really bright and shimmery upper register. And they love to have color differentiation between their registers. So up at the top, it's a very shimmery, kind of chimey sound. Then in mid-range, you have a much more lyrical and gentle kind of sound. And in the bass, you have a much more kind of resonant sound. So all of these different sounds together can produce, a really nice textured kind of music, which is really good for things like contrapuntal music. So what I'm going to play here is a Fughetta by Beethoven. So it's a contrapuntal kind of work. It should give you a good idea of how each of the different registers interact with each other on this piano. So there's a lot to love about this piano. The lightness of the keys, and yet they provide a nice firmness in grip. So you feel planted even when you're flying around. It feels a lot like a new piano, which it should, because it's made in 2008. Typically pianos take around 20, 30 years of playing before they start feeling like more like a used instrument. So it feels like a very new piano. And for the price, I would say this is comparable to a lot of the big brands, brand new instruments. And in some ways, there's a lot here that you might like better than in a brand new Yamaha or something like that. It has a more versatile sound. It has more color differentiation than you'll find on a typical brand new piano fresh out of the factory. And it's at just an incredibly good price. And I didn't talk too much about the cabinet, but it is a Queen Anne. I'm going to show you, some footage around the piano. And what that means is the legs and everything, have a special design to them. So they're furniture style legs. So if you have any questions about this piano or any of the other ones on our showroom, feel free to send in an email, max@familypiano.com, or just give us a call. And I'm more than happy to help out however I can. Thank you very much for watching.